Spot That Crotch.
Oh gosh.
You're going to tell me the number of the model and tell me if you know the name. These are maybe people that you dance with, some people that you don't know.
So it's a test.
So it's a test.
Susumu is a little bit more defined, and
So you
Sasuke is like
Fat?
thick.
Fat?
No, thick with C's.
You see, okay.
And in this picture, these look small, but I can also see it being Yuichiro's.
Yuichiro fluctuates on body size.
Wow.
And I like it when his titties are bigger.
I know that freckle on that chest. I know the underwear that I modeled. I know my chest. I know my happy trail.
You're a narcissist.
I know my body.
I want you to never leave my side. That's why I'm giving more.
Game time! So, since we're talking about body positivity, sex positivity, your entry into the go-go world, today's game is going to be Spot That Crotch.
Oh gosh.
So, I've just sent you a link
Okay.
with the crotch and with hints, some of the body of different models.
Okay.
And these are maybe people that you've danced with, some people that you don't know.
So it's a test.
So it's a test. I
Okay.
would like you to pick 3 out of the 10 that are in this folder, and I want you to spot that crotch. You're going to tell me the number of the model and tell me if you know the name. And if you get all 3 correct, your next drink's on me.
Okay.
So
I
you
can
can
name
do-
you easily more than 3 here. I can name you more than 3.
You can name me more than 3.
I can name you more than 3.
Okay.
But, okay, I'll go with 3.
You go with
I'm gonna go with the 3 that I'm the most confident.
Okay, the 3 you're most confident in.
Yep.
So, first, name the model and tell me who you think it is.
Well, we will go with model 6 first.
Model 6. Oh God, the easiest one.
The
Yes.
tattoo is a giveaway.
Of course.
It's Yuto.
Okay, it's
Yuto
Yuto.
Brave.
It's Yuto Brave. He's got
Yes.
that gun in his pocket. I'm not sure if it's the same size as it, but I will imagine it's
Yes.
something similar. Okay, Yuto is model number 6. So pick
Yes.
one other model.
Model number 5.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that is Kenzo.
Are you sure it's Kenzo?
Based on that body hair, I'm fairly confident it is Kenzo.
Model number 5 is Kenzo.
Yes.
It's Kenzo.
that chest hair.
It's the chest hair, and I'm surprised that he doesn't shave it off when he actually has to dance.
He's actually quite hairy.
I know. I
Kenzo's
mean,
actually quite
I love
hairy.
it when he like actually puts on like not chaps. What's the word I'm thinking of? Like a jock strap, because you can actually see that he doesn't shave. He like just trims.
Yes.
But that is Kenzo.
Yes.
Okay. Who else are you confident in naming?
I'm confident in model number 10.
Number 10. Who's number 10?
That's me, myself, and I.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why do you know that's you?
Because I know that freckle on that chest. I know the underwear that I modeled. I know my chest. I know my happy trail.
You're a narcissist.
I know my body. I know my own body.
All right, so he's positive about knowing his
That's
own body.
me. Yes.
Okay, so let's up the ante. I said 3 for a drink. You got a drink. How about 7 for a meal? 7 for a
Okay.
meal. So 4 more. Can you tell me 4 more of the models that are here?
Okay, we'll go with model number 1.
Model number 1.
I'm fairly sure that is Yuhi.
Okay. Why
My
is it?
good friend Yuhi.
Why is this Yuhi?
Well, I do know that he and I both did this G x 3 photo shoot together. So I know the series, and we modeled those pants together. And so, of the models that were there, I know that that's not my body. I know that's Yuhi's.
Okay. Yes, it is Yuhi. I was gonna say you don't know about the nipples. He's like, no, I know about the underwear. So classy, so professional. Model number 1
Some
is
of these are
Yuhi.
harder.
Yes, I had to mix it up a bit. So, if you want a free meal, you can give me 3 more models.
We're gonna go with model number. We're gonna go with model number 2.
2.
I'm iffy on this one. I'm only like 75% confident.
I might have photoshopped it.
But I want to say that one is Sasuke.
Why do you think this is Sasuke?
At first glance, I thought it was Susumu's because of the lats. But I also know that Susumu is a little bit more defined. And
So you think-
Sasuke is like
Fat?
thick.
Fat?
No, thick with C's.
You C's, okay.
And that has a little, and his thighs have a little bit of thickness to them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Sasuke for model number 2.
That is Sasuke for number two.
Yay.
I tried to find one that was a little different than and we also know Sasuke has a little hair, so a little tuft that's used there, but I saw this one as like a lasered or a shaved moment, so. Okay, model number 2. 2 more for a meal, Hanny.
Oh no.
2 more for a meal.
Okay. The rest are not, I am not as confident.
Thank
They're
you.
very iffy.
If you know your senpais and kohais, if you really care about them.
Are they all my senpais and kohais?
I think I've seen you interact and or model with and or go dance with most of these that are left here.
These aren't like those straight boy G3 models that I never meet.
I don't know who's straight. You can reveal that to me later, but they are models of the underwear that they are wearing.
Did you change some of these photos?
I did not
Photoshop
alter.
some of
I
these
did not.
photos?
All I did was crop. Just crop.
Why you mad?
Just crop. I have not changed anything on these pictures. I will direct you to model number 4.
I'm looking at 4. And at first glance, I want to say that that is Rico based on his abs.
Okay.
But the skin tone is a lot lighter than I imagined Rico to be.
Oh.
But his abs do look like Rico's.
So,
And
is it Rico? Are there other features that you think, yeah, this could also be Rico?
I'm not quite sure what Rico's nipples look like. And I'm not quite sure.
Rico's not into you.
We're sisters.
Sisters look at each other's
We're
nipples in the
sisters.
onsen, girl. Okay.
But I don't really have many other guesses.
Okay.
So based on the abs, I'm going to have to go with Rico.
Rico. Unfortunately, I have to give it to Rico.
Yes!
It's Rico. It is Rico. He does
Yes.
have that very nice defined middle.
That middle line and that abs is a giveaway.
That's very, very him. I was trying to put other people into it to distract you, but you couldn't. You were not distracted. All right, last one for a meal.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go with model number 7.
Oh, gosh.
Who is model number 7?
Actually, I thought I didn't know who this was, but now I'm looking at it. The only person I can think of who is this built, and also modeled for Edge. I am fairly confident that this is Towa. And that face makes me seem like it's not Towa. But
Is it or is it not?
the body looks like Towa's. I'm trying to imagine Towa's nipples, but
Oh, you look at his nipples, but not Rico's.
I'm trying to see if it does look like Towa's. Susumu is also very built, but I want to say Susumu is bigger than this. Unless this is but Susumu modeled for Edge a long time ago, so this could be an older picture. I have my both bachelor's and master's degree in mathematics. It's not. I liked it only because I was really good at it, and that's really it.
Okay.
Okay.
Use your math. 3.
I'm
2,
still gonna go with Towa.
1. Oh my gosh, it is Towa.
Yes,
Wow.
you had
Wow.
that first face when I said Towa.
Yeah.
I thought it was wrong.
That's my poker face. It was Towa. I was literally trying to find someone who looked like Susumu, and I said, there's only 2 people who are built like that. And Towa's shorter. Well, yeah, he's a little shorter than
Towa's
Susumu.
shorter than me.
Yeah, I know. He's very, very short. So I was trying to look at something where he looked longer. And Susumu's done this pose a lot.
But this body looks like Towa.
Right, 7. You got a meal coming
Look
to you.
at that.
All right, I'm gonna get you those. I'm gonna get you those fake 7-Eleven eggs. Okay, that's
7
what
for
I'm out there.
7.
Wow, very good.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too. Listen, you dance with your sisters. You look at your sisters. You make sure to. Well,
Wait,
except for
can we
Rico.
go over the rest?
We can go over the rest after the fact, because we've gone over the time. But okay, good for you. You are paying attention. You're looking around. Okay, good for you. All right, well, you spotted the crotch, so a lot of the crotches, and it wasn't most of the crotches, it was actually the body.
The body.
Good for you. Okay, well, I've not had a person win in a while, so. I'll be glad to treat you on another occasion.
Definitely.
That is the end for today's game. That is the end for
Yay.
today's interview. Thank you for shedding some light on not only your own journey, but a little bit insight of, coming in to the go-go world and just making something out of something from zero, showing us your humbleness, showing us your eye to detail, and also being very candid about how you've directed yourself up until now. We will leave some links in the description where you can find him, where you can pay for him, where you can see him on stage.
Yes.
And yeah, thank you for entertaining me today.
Oh, thank
you
you
for
so much for
surprising
having
me. So that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you, again, like, subscribe, save, and remember the details that he mentioned, because one of those people or he himself might be on stage and you might want to compliment them on the things that he's mentioned because he's looked at it. Let's say goodbye to the folks.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Is this Yusak?
That is yes. That is old Yusak.
Now looking at it, I'm
that's
like, that's
old
Yusak.
Yusak. That's old Yusak. I tried to trick you. That's probably the one you were talking about now about I don't know if he's straight or gay.
Is this Sugi?
Yes, it is Sugi.
I've never met Sugi.
Is
Not
he
once.
gay?
I've never had one interaction.
Is he gay?
I have no idea.
Does
But
he
this
do the
looks like
bending?
Sugi.
Yeah, it looks like Sugi.
Yep, I've never met him though. And then the last one is this one.
Yes.
And I'm looking at this. I'm like,
This is also
is
the
this
one.
Naoto?
No, it's not Naoto.
Is this Yuichiro?
Yes, it is Yuichiro.
Okay.
It is
It was,
Yuichiro.
I was between one of those two.
Because Yuichiro's body fluctuates. And I
Yeah.
love it.
I was
because-
between Yuichiro and Naoto. The only reason why I thought maybe this was Naoto is Naoto has small nipples.
Yep, he does. He sure does.
And in this picture, these nipples look small. But I can also see it being Yuichiro's.
Yuichiro fluctuates on body size.
Wow.
And I like it when his titties are bigger.